Every once in a while, the Googans will have a tough time out there on the water, just like some of the things we're going to witness in this episode of Googans of the Week. Now, not always do the Googans have a tough time, but they still make poor choices. In this situation, the time doesn't look tough, but all I keep thinking in my head is what happens if that motor gives out? For most people, you may not realize this, but hippos are some of the most dangerous animals on the water, probably not something you want to play with. Speaking of not playing, not every animal plays out there on the water, but some do and they wind up wet. But that's not much different than humans. Many times we'll get out there on our local waterway, go out and enjoy a nice day of boating, and at some point in time of that nice day, we find a way to wind up in the water as well, but not always in the correct manner. I mean, sometimes I think the Googans think it's better to be in the water than it is to be on the boat. But then, of course, there are those times where the Googan finds it's better just to stay on the boat versus trying to get in the water and push. One place you can definitely find the Googans finding their way into the water, that's going to be around the dock. If you hang around the Googans long enough and the docks long enough, at some point in time, you're going to see a scene like this. Now, of course, there are those times where you see the Googans out there doing things that you know they probably will wind up in the water. And sometimes that'll be doing some power sports out there, especially if you throw, I don't know, some cows in the mix. It seems like anytime we get out there around the water and we throw animals in the mix, something always winds up wet. The Googans probably thought they had this one pulled out of the water, but they were wrong. My favorite one of this is the guy sitting on the boat with the foot out trying to push the truck off of his boat. I mean, I guess that's not as bad as having to worry about having to push something off your car when you're on the road.
Hey BG, it's not every day you get to see a tire held down by a cinder block. Hopefully I'm not the guy behind them.
Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Kinsey Michaela 07, Bad Brian, Bruce Wayne, Kate Campbell 24, Jay Hathaway, and Adam Coolidge did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.